second straight game. A lot of the reserves getting some NBA Finals minutes. With a minute and a half remaining. Neesmith looking to go one-on-one against Kuminga. Pull up, jump shot. Jonathan Kuminga, who they just absolutely love at Golden State, the rookie. Poole launches that three-pointer. Puts the wire, top of the backboard. Well, they were spectacular with their defense in Game 3. Unable to contain the Celtics here in Game 2. That is, unable to contain the Celtics here in Game 3. They did it offensively. Boston shooting 49% from the field. Jeff, if you're Steve Kerr, what's the number one thing you probably talk about when you have your film session tomorrow?
Well, to me, it starts with individual defense, and then are we going to gain rebound and fight? Being overmatched athletically and size-wise, we need everybody participating in the board game, and then I think trying to keep Curry and Thompson going. And how do you try to defense of the Boston Celtics and get those two really good looks?
To me, the defense. You look at we talked about it in the open. The difference between Game 1 and Game 2 was the force in which the Warriors got after it defensively. They let go of the rope a little bit. And time again, we saw the Celtics attacking the seam of the Warriors, whether it be dribble penetration or even offensive rebounding.
And I think that head coach always starts thinking about, can I tweak my rotation? Or should I tweak my rotation? And if so, with who and what is needed?
Well, this is a matchup of two great defensive teams. The Boston offense much better than the Golden State defense. Hauser has a shot blocked from behind by Moody. Moody, another terrific young rookie. He's got a lot of potential. So it's the veterans that did the job here in Game 3. Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford. Shot clock is turned off. They're getting a standing ovation here at the sold-out TD Garden. First finals game in this building in 12 years. They'll get a rousing victory, and their stars played like stars. Boston Celtics take Game 3. They're 2 wins away from a title. For the Golden State Warriors, a chance to bounce back on Friday in Game 4. A thrilling night for the Celtic fans. As Golden State drops a game on the road, they're now 3-5 on the road in these playoffs. What a game for Jaylen Brown. 27 points. His all-star teammate, Jason Tatum, 26 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, and it is with Lisa.
Thank you, Mike. Jason, you guys knew you had to respond. What was the difference tonight, especially with your defense in the fourth quarter?
Just staying with it. Obviously, that's a great team. They're going to go and run. Just how you respond. We know we haven't been doing well, playing well in third quarter. So that was a point of emphasis, coming out, starting the third quarter well, a lot more pace, and just responding to their runs. And the tough shots they hit, don't put your head down, just keep going.
For you personally, Coach Udoka said he wanted you to be more aggressive, going to the rim, not necessarily trying to draw contact, but to finish. How did that affect your mindset in this game?
Obviously, I know I wasn't shooting the ball great, but just wanted to impose my will on the game, just be aggressive. Whether I miss shots or not, I'm going to keep playing. My teammates believe in me. And even if it's not for myself, to make the right play, for us to get the best shot, all that matters is if we get a win.
Describe the impact that Robert Williams had on this game.
Man, just his presence at the rim on both ends. He's one of the best shot contestants in the league, and you got to respect him at the rim on the lob threat. So he just puts so much pressure on the defense while he's just being out there.
You, Marcus, and Jaylen, the first trio to go 20-5 in a finals game since 1984, when Kareem, Magic, and Michael Michael Cooper did it. What do you think about that company?
I was born in '98, so that was way before my time. But that's a great company to be in. Watch film, build off this. Don't get too happy, and get ready for the next one because we know they're gonna come out, extra aggressive, more prepared.
Congrats on the win, Jason. Mike.
All right, Lisa, so up next is Game 4. And that's where the NBA Finals will continue. It'll be Friday on ABC. NBA Countdown begins our coverage right here at the TD Garden in Boston at 8:30, and again tip off shortly after 9 o'clock. Boston Celtics lead this best-of-7 series 2-1. As Jason Tatum and the Celtics shine. Final score, Celtics 116, the Warriors 100. For our producer, Tim Corrigan, director, Jeff Evers, Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, and Lisa Salters, and our entire ABC crew, Mike Bryn saying thanks so much for watching here on ABC, home of the NBA Finals. We'll see you on Friday night.
See somebody step this game up, huh?
Game over. Made for grand entrances. The Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
Here's my dip.
Did you bring me 7-layer dip?
Yeah, but it's just 7 layers of beans.
Sauce for more. Did you invite all your friends to watch your favorite team?
They're losing, but that's okay.
So you believe, baby, there's nothing better. I bet you probably done something that deserves a doctor. Did you pretend to like sports like your girlfriend's dad would like it better?
What? No, I love sports.
Me too. Mama, there goes that man.
They call me a savage. Is that who I am?
That's what fucking talk about. Good shit, DJ. Good fucking run. Good, man. Stuck and good launch and the touchdown run for CJ Long. UMCC is at 20. Shotgun, Benson, snap, blue, Wilson's back to pass, has time, fires it near sideline, play the way you can play. Hey, you ain't got to be back till Sunday at Kirky.
Nightfall in Minneapolis in December usually spells freezing temps, and that is precisely the case outside these walls. But we are a comfortable 72 degrees inside U.S. Bank Stadium. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the New York Giants. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. And now Joe Judge going to turn to an official and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
He always got him bothered her kicking ass. She just called the police. Here we go. Kept calling the police. And when he come down here and do the shit,
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. It's Burrow. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Burrow. Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And Zerline's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Daniil Hunter racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Burrow on play action. Able to find Willis. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Taking it about the 16. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He finds some open field here. Escapes the defender. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. The The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hope for points.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
From midfield now, Burrow. Going up top. And this is going to be intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go. 180. 11 coming.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on 3rd. Throw. Looking deep downfield. And this is inside the 5.
Nah.
Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants strike quickly.
Why is that Trey doing
for
that?
6 points. Gano the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On play action, they'll throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now a handoff looking right.
Oh my God, bro. That should not be allowed.
A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, that was a 3rd and long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now they try the right side here.
That is annoying, bro. You just diving.
Stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll let this go for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Waddle, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally...
Oh, my. I'm not getting them yards, bro.
Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there.
All that rah-rah shit, bro. We've been talking all this shit all season.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game.
Shit's crazy.
To 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Burrow's throw caught by Tony. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Stop it.
Another interception.
Stop, bro. Stop.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now Burrow on first down. Flushed out right. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From the 45 on second down. Burrow trying to lay one up deep. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Third and 1, Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Throw caught there by Willis. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. With the PAT, and
This shit's hilarious.
Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
it's
we'll
a flood
here at the 25. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First down, here's Burrow. He's going to look deep down the field. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 12.
Come on, bro.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hands it off out of the gun. Only able to make it to the 15 after the nice move. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
So, CD, you talk about this football team, and some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier.
You and me.
Some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here. And then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame. They talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now in this locker room to move forward.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Maybe some blocks.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get in the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And 5 in the
There's no point in me trying to force anything. I'm already up.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards
Niggas
short
just be
of the
clicking on
first as the
people.
tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Minnesota.
Boom.
This is brought in at the 21. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now...
It died.
And there's a diving catch. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now it's Burrow. He sets to fire deep. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
Right.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Wow.
But it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Thank you.
And now here is another interception.
Thank you. Thank you. Bruh, stop it.
Between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, they run with Madison. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
If only could make a deal with God.
One call remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here.
People didn't know Coach Sullivan thought it was crazy. He treated us like military recruits, and it was tough.
He'd been in war, and he knew what it would take to get us in shape and to be better than what we really were.
I think it was like he was preparing them for battle.
And you had to gain your respect.
I've recently been diagnosed with Parkinson's, and I said, you know, how I can live through 2 years at school with Coach Sullivan, this Parkinson's would be a walk in the park. I got my helmet, and I went to the manager and said, where do I get my face mask? And he starts laughing.
You can't imagine getting down looking across at somebody, you know, and you're looking at that crossbone skull and no face mask. You know that's tough.
We bought into that. Well, let me say, I say we bought into it. We didn't have a choice. One of our defensive backs got hit right in the face, slug. Coach Sullivan said, did you see that SOB? Let's get him. Bench empty. You know, just a big ball.
If you want to fight, he let you fight. Then he'd turn the energy around on that football field and get more out of you than you knew you could do yourself.
There was a plane flying over
practice. And all of a sudden, Bull got the gun and started shooting up at the plane and yelling, Decatur spies, Decatur spies, they're spying on our practice.
And they said, shoot first and then ask questions.
There's a statue of him on the north end of the football field. It looks so much like him, it's scary. I'm afraid he's going to throw his clipboard or do something when we walk by there.
God damn it, hey! You gotta get back, Taylor! You gotta get back! All right! Hey! Get back! Get him! Punch on the gap! Damn it, Rose! Don't fuck him in! Hey! Everybody get on the side! Everybody get on the side! Hurry up! Hurry up! Over and back, everybody! Go!
Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go.
Pick it up! Or I swear by the lives of my 3 daughters, I will run the shit out of you. You think I'm bullshitting? I ain't bullshitting. You gonna make this hard on you. I ain't gonna make it hard on you. You gonna make it hard on you. Pick it up! Ollie, you gotta get in shape.
Obviously, the kid wants to play. I don't blame him. They took him to the second doctor this morning in Tuscaloosa. Hopefully, he'll be fine, and everyone will be over it, and we'll just move on. But we gotta figure them all out. Sometimes we do a great job at that. Sometimes we suck, myself included.
Football may not be for you, baby. It's okay. Hey, if football ain't for you, it's okay. Don't play. If football does not mean that much to you, don't play, please. It's okay. Your mom will understand. I promise. You can stay in the house.
And we ran by 20 last night. That's all I did.
It is what it is, I guess. Yeah, nah. Graduate December, I can't quit now. I had to play
You think I'm joking? That's the reason you get your ass beat. Because you don't worry about the little things. Hey.
We're the digital media department. I'm the director of digital media. Matt is the assistant director of digital media. We produce commercials for the school. We produce hype videos for the team. To win a national championship, you have to be ranked